From one Twins way in Minneapolis, welcome inside Target Field. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Cincinnati Reds taking on the Minnesota Twins. First pitch coming your way next. Today's starting pitcher, Zebby Matthews. What do you have on him?
Well, last time out, picked up the win, didn't allow a run, pitched extremely well. He doesn't have to be perfect, but if he can give another performance like last time out, his team will be happy.
Ready to go? TJ Friedl now at the plate. This one in the air, right field. One away. Next for Cincinnati, Elly De La Cruz.
Elly De La Cruz.
Hammered down the right side, but foul.
You know, one of the most memorable innings ever for Elly happened in July 2023. In one inning, De La Cruz hit a two-out single to take the lead and then proceeded to do something that a Reds player hasn't done in more than 100 years. He stole second, third, and home in the same inning. It only took 2 pitches for him to steal all 3 bases.
Got him looking for the K. That was pretty nasty. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. Sliced hard but foul. And a swing and a miss.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Good job to fight that one off. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball.
Slider misses outside. Got him. And that is that. The Twins coming up, no score. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. We go to the bottom of the first. On the mound for the Reds, Brandon Williamson. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, he doesn't have overpowering stuff, so it's important that he finds his rhythm early. I think the easiest thing for him is to trust that catcher. Catcher's been in the league a long time. He knows these hitters. Whatever fingers he puts down, you nod the head and you throw that pitch.
This one popped up. Low. One up, one down. And now we take a peek at the Twins lineup. They're facing a pitcher today who's prone to giving up homers, so we'll see. We might get some big swings here today.
Yeah, Boog. One reason for those long balls comes from the lineup being aggressive and confident. If they maintain that approach, they could hit a few more today.
Byron Buxton now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. On the ground to third, and it goes just foul. The 0-2. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Really good hard bite to that breaking ball for the strikeout right there. I mean, he was able to bury it down below the zone, and that's throwing the pitch with conviction. Good thing for the pitcher, he's not going to miss in the zone, and that's where you get hurt. Excellent execution with 2 strikes. That could be a big weapon for him in this start.
On the ground. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw. Save. It was never going to be easy after the misplay. So up next, Matt Wallner. Caratini off of first with 2 away. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Steer under it, and that's the inning. 1 left for Minnesota. Scoreless after 1. Back at Target Field, new inning getting started. So the Minnesota Twins are off to a good start to the season. Singy, we were talking about them preseason as possible contenders, and so far they look the part.
No doubt, Boog. They're not running away with anything quite yet, but they put themselves in a good position early on. We all know you can't win a World Series in the first 25 games or so, but you can certainly take yourself out of the mix, making it really difficult the rest of the way. Good for them to avoid that.
Man at second. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
And the 0-2. That one ran inside, almost got him. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. To third. Gets it to first. 1 out in the second. So now with 1 away and a man at second, Nathaniel Lowe, the next to hit for the Reds. There's a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Next pitch misses, and it's a full count. That's a base hit. Marte on his horse around third. He scores, and they have the lead. 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Man at first, 1 away. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. 2 away down.
Batting eighth, the designated
This is J.J. Bleday. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball.
And that one hops the wall. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay throw. Head first, slide safe at the plate. It's 2-zip. So runner at second, 2 down. Matt McClain, the next to hit for the Reds. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. Right side, hard hit. That's out number 3. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Reds 2 and the Twins nothing. This is Twins baseball on the show North. We head to the bottom of the second, and now for the Twins, Royce Lewis. This one smoked on its way out of here. He jacks that one out to left, and they're on the board. It's 2-1. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Here's Trevor Larnach.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
That one fouled off. Williamson in his 3rd season, 27 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2019. Lifted in the air down the left side, and that'll fall for a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Batting 7th, the first baseman,
Josh Bell at the plate now.
Bell.
Swing and a miss, strike 1. Gets him to chase after that one.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to as far as just a late swing.
And that one gets away at the plate. No advance though. 1 on, nobody out, a run in, bottom half of inning number 2. Next pitch misses inside. Ball 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. On the ground to the left, and a base hit. And he's going to get to second with nobody out. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Brooks Lee will hit next. Golden opportunity right here. Down and away for ball 1.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
On the ground, right side. And that one handled on to first. But the game is tied as the run comes in.
Well, you're definitely looking to do more with that opportunity at the plate. 2 runners in scoring position, but at least he puts the ball in play. They bring across 1 run. Still one out there to pick up.
Cody Clemens, the next twin up to hit.
This is the classic manufacturing a run situation. A runner at third, less than 2 outs, and a golden opportunity to bring him home.
Swings through that one out in front that time. One away with a runner at third here in game 1 of this 3-game set. And a foul ball. Fly ball down the line. That one is foul, and he'll see another. Goes down looking. He'll challenge. Thought that was a ball.
Well, that was such a great opportunity to grab the lead. You had the infield back. All you've got to do is just put the ball in play on the ground, and you drive across a run. It's a frustrating outcome for the hitter. Now, I'll still have a chance, but it's probably going to take a clutch hit with 2 outs.
Now a pop-up on the infield. And that ends the inning. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. We are tied 2-2. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
On the ground. In plenty of time to first, and one away in the top of the 3rd. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. That's a base hit and a man aboard.
That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
He's got it. And now the right fielder, MLB Marte. Nobody on his team has a better batting average than he does, Siggy. De La Cruz, the runner at first with 2 gone. And there's a foul ball. Ellie on his way to second. In the air, left field, down the line. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Stays alive. Tied up here in the early going. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. So 1 hit is all they get. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. We are tied 2-2. Back in Minnesota, and now for the Twins, Byron Buxton.
Number 25, Byron Buxton.
Tap foul at the plate. Buxton with another scorching run of play lately. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch him.
And that one is lifted in the air. 1 down.
Up next for the Twins, the catcher,
Vic Caratini at the plate. Reached on an infield single his first time. And that is out of play. Foul ball there. Oh, 0-2 now. That smash towards center. Friedel takes it in for the out. And there's 2 away. Now it's the right fielder, Matt Wallner. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. That's strike 1. Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
That's a ball.
Hit in the air, left field. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Down go the Twins in order. Score remains 2-2. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
7, Spencer Steer.
Well, these Reds doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Strike 2.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Swings and misses. And that's 4 strikeouts. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. Swing and a ground ball. Fair ball. Around first, digging for 2. Now a relay to second, and he's out easily.
Up next for Cincinnati, the catcher, Tyler Stevenson.
Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit for the Reds. That pitch gets the corner. Strike one. Bounce to the right. Keishel fires over to first. That ends the frame. On to the bottom of the fourth. This game's tied 2-2. Ready to go, bottom four. And now for the Twins, Royce Lewis. That one fouled off.
Well, these Twins, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Got him. One out. And next for Minnesota, Trevor Larnach. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Away, away, away. And clearly that was the plan right there. He just wasn't able to put it in play. And that should tell you something as a hitter. Sometimes you're a little too conscious of the inside pitch, and you're not able to cover that outside part of the plate. So clearly some adjustments to be made next time.
Bell in the box here and fouls it off for strike one. Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
Here's the 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Through 4, we're deadlocked at 2 apiece. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the Reds DH, J.J. Bleday.
Well, these Reds just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No.
Challenge from behind the dish here. And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. So they're now out of challenges. Ground ball, left side, and foul ball. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Grabs it on the run. 1 away. So digging in, Matt McClain. On the outside corner, 0-1. Gets him to chase after that one.
Ball.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. So back to the top of the Reds lineup. TJ Friedl digs in now.
Ball 1, up. No,
He's
that's
just
a ball.
missing with
Too
some
low.
pitches that I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think. Oh, good pitch is a strike, but so
Ball
many times
three.
pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
There's the strike. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Down the line, it's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Now it's the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Hit hard but foul off to the left. That's ripped into the outfield. And that is that. 1 hit, 1 left. Home half of the 5th coming up. We are tied 2-2. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now for the Twins, Brooks lead.
Well, these
Ball
Twins, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
There's a swing and a drive. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
At the plate, Cody Clemens went down on strikes his first time through. And that one fouled off. Man at second.
Ball.
The Cincinnati bullpen has some movement. Sam Mole, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Johnson also throwing. One now. In the air, left field. Steer on his way in. Makes the catch, 1 down.
The batter, number 15.
Luke Keishel, the next Twin up to hit.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
First pitch swinging. Nobody in the league has more stolen bases than he does this season. He has been dangerous. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. That's out number 2.
Up next for the
Go ahead,
Twins,
run on
the
base.
center
Here's
fielder,
Byron
number
Buxton.
25, Byron Buxton.
And that one fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it onto first. That completes the strikeout, inning over. Through 5, all even at 2-2. Back in Target Field. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. Next to hit, Eugenio
The
Suarez.
third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Well, a
Ball.
mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
No.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 2. That one missed.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Swing and a miss, and it's a full count now. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Clemens takes it in for the out. And there's one away. Marte in the box again, takes a strike. That one ripped, and that's got extra bases written all over it. And he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
2 hits for him in this one. Both.
Derek Shelton out of the dugout, and he will make the move. Zebby Matthews done for the night, and a pretty decent effort out of him. Tie ball game, new arm out of the pen when we get back.
Now pitching for the
Anthony
Twins,
Banda comes
number
on now.
43.
He's been someone, at least in the
Anthony
early going, that they've leaned on.
Banda.
And here is Spencer Steer. Fouled off. He was late. The 0-1. Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. Marte on his horse around third. He will score, and the Reds have the lead. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Man at second. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
In an era with a lot of swing and miss and strikeouts, you got to love an at-bat like this. No one giving in.
Struck him out swinging. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit for the Reds. On the ground to third. Inning over. Run scoring double here for the Reds. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Sam Moll.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Caratini, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Activity in the bullpen for the Reds. Brock Burke, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. And the count 1-2. Right back to him on the mound. Sends it to first, and that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Now the cleanup hitter for Minnesota, Matt Wallner. This one in the air, right field. And there are 2 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Here's Royce Lewis. He's already homered here in this one. Grounds one to short. De La Cruz out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Twins retired in short order. They trail it 3-2. Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season.
Blade.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. In the air, right field, Wallner moving back for this one. And there's one down. In now for the Reds, Matt McClain. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Smoked on the ground a second. Throws to first in time. And 2 away to start the 7th. Back to the top of the order now. TJ Friedl, the next to hit for the Reds. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Up next in Cincinnati.
Now the number 2 hitter, Ellie De La Cruz. Fouled off down the right side. 0-2 now. Jackknifes out of the way.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
This one in the air center field, and that'll do it. So one left for Cincinnati, but they still lead at 3-2. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The designated hitter, Trevor Larnach.
Chopper right side. Low takes it to the bag, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Here's Josh Bell, 1 for 2. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Ball.
The 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there. Just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you.
New pitcher for the Reds, Pierce Johnson.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Line drive, base hit right field. So the tying run reaches with 2 away.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
So up next for Minnesota, Cody Clemens. Fought off foul.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Friedl settles underneath it, and that will end the inning. Nice work. We go to the 8th. In now for the Reds, Eugenio Suarez. On the ground, just fair for a base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's into second with nobody out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
1 pitch and 1 out. So now with 1 away and a man at second. Next for Cincinnati, Spencer Steer. Off the mark there. 1 ball, 1 strike. Yeah, big swing and a miss. Battling here as he fouls it away. Absolutely throws him with a backdoor slider for strike 3. Steer not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. And the strike call will stand. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. Low up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Line drive, base hit, right center field. Headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2. Now a chance for Tyler Stevenson.
No, that's a ball.
Got one close, ruled a ball. Ball 1. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
Ball 2.
Low, off of first with 2 away. And that's way high. And that's ball 3. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. And that one is off the wall. Coming home. And they take a 3-run lead. Safely into third. It's an RBI triple.
Oh, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game. But all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Bleday in the box now. Takes strike 1.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
2 outs and a runner at third. And we're in the top of the 8th.
Didn't get the result he wanted, but that's a nice pitch right there.
Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Swings through it for the K. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Reds 5 and the Twins 2. Back in Minnesota. On to the bottom of the 8th. Luke Keeschel getting ready to hit. This one in the air right field. Marte pulls it in on the run. 1 pitch and 1 out. Digging in, Byron Buxton. 0 for 3 in this one.
Ball.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Hot shot, and he can't knock it down. One out man at first. Here's the catcher, Victor Caratini. 1 for 3. Buxton on the run. Pitch outside. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Inside move to second. Buxton back in there. And it's second. Runner on the go again. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to third, and he's in there easily.
In this game, you got to take what the other team is giving you. And right there, they were giving him a steal at third base. Didn't check his lead. Catcher doesn't throw very well. So you got to take that back. Get your team that much closer to scoring a run.
The 1-1. Fastball, and he gets out of the way. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. The 2-2. And that one ripped to left. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. He'll score the sac fly, and they cut the lead to 2.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up.
So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Reds, Brock Burke.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Walner at the plate now as he chases after that one. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Up next for the Twins.
Now Royce Lewis gets a chance to hit. He's already homered in this game.
Lewis.
Swing and a miss.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So it's a good take by him.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Tying run at the plate. And that's downstairs. And the count is 2-2. Got him. Third out. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Through 8 full. Back at Target Field, this offense has lifted them to a lead with plenty of hits so far in this one as we look at the spray chart.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well. In this one, Boog, spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
The pitcher on here, number 78.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game. Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Hit on the ground to short. The throw to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. So back to the top of the order. Now here is T.J. Friedl. Liner, base hit. And that's a 1-out single.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. His second of the year, and they add to the lead. It's 7-3.
A little more breathing room is always a good thing in baseball, and now they have it. I think he was anticipating the hitter to be caught off guard by how slow that changeup was. But to his credit, very patient, waited for it, and he turned it around.
One down. Eugenio Suarez up to hit down.
Outside.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage. This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Marte stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Right through there for a strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
That one hops against the fence. It's a double. 3rd hit of the night for him.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
Dives, and he can't hang on. Runner from second scores as they add on. It's an RBI single, and it's 8-3. Low at the plate now. That's ball 1. That one to first. Diving stop at first. And very nicely done for the out.
Excellent stop right there. He wants to take it himself, waves the pitcher off, and continues to run into the dugout.
Bottom of the ninth. Now it's the Twins DH, Trevor Larnach. Hit on the ground to the right side. And that goes foul. Hit hard, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Up next for the Twins.
And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
The 0-1. Swing and a foul straight back. Larnach gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Oh, and 2 now. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
And now the shortstop, Brooks Lee.
No.
The Reds leading by 5 here in the last half of inning number 9. And it's fouled away. Here's a 1-1. He swings and fouls one off. Here's a 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
For the Twins,
Cody Clemens, the next to hit, 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Foul ball there. Two on, 1 out. Right through there for a strike.
That's the ball.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Down to the last out for the Twins. Here comes the skipper. Graham Ashcraft takes over on the mound. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Hit on the ground to short. De La Cruz. And that is the ball game.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
8-3 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Sciambi. Talk to you soon. From one Twins way in Minneapolis, welcome inside Target Field. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Cincinnati Reds taking on the Minnesota Twins. First pitch coming your way next. And on the hill for the Twins, Joe Ryan.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here's the lineup for the Reds. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
We know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but
swing, and this is ripped down the right field line. Way back there, out of here. A solo shot, and the Reds jump out in front. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. So impressive. You have to have such a clear and direct path to the baseball on a split finger at that location inside part of the plate. Did a tremendous job of staying inside of it and keeping that ball fair.
Hey, Eugenio Suarez up to hit now.
Here, what?
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Clemens in position. 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Noel V. Marte in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the second game of the series. Lee throws to first. That ends the frame. 1 for the Reds on the homer. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. You're watching Minnesota Twins baseball on the Show North. Back at Target Field and getting the start for Cincinnati, Andrew Abbott. Chris, a sub-3 ERA for him a year ago. Leading off, Luke Keeschel. One-two, bottom of the first. The pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Batting second.
So Buxton gets a chance to hit now. Byron Buxton, former second overall pick back in 2012. Right. Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. To the warning track. Makes the catch.
Typically not easy to go deep to center field, but he almost did right there, and got a little help from the wind, just not enough.
Ryan Jeffers at the plate.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately, working on an 8-game hitting streak.
Swinging a foul straight back. Jeffers launched a homer in his most recent game. 2 down, nobody on. He swings and fouls one off. Here's the 0-2. Inside, almost got him. Into center and a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Matt Wallner, the next Twin up to hit. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Now Royce Lewis gets a chance to hit. And that one fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not.
Ripped down the line, way back there. It's got a chance, and it is foul.
Well, he was ready for that fastball right there. Really turned on it, hit it hard, had the distance, but just too much hook to it. So might want to make a little bit of an adjustment, let it travel a little more, and see if you can keep that thing fair.
The 0-2. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. The 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Jeffers, the lead runner, out at second. Wallner at first, 2 out of the inning. Swings and misses, struck him out. Twins strand a pair. They trail here 1-0. We move ahead to the top of the second now. In now for the Reds, Jose Trevino. And a ground ball to first. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. The underhand flip, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
Batting 6, the designated hitter, J.J.
This is J.J. Bleday.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Hits in each of the last 6 games.
On the ground to the left. Lewis throws to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
The left fielder, number 7, Spencer Steer.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Spencer Steer. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1. And Chris, his home run numbers this season are good enough to rank him in the top 10 in the league. That one is hammered right field, carrying well. On the warning track, and hauls it in.
Oh, man, amazing catch to end the inning. As a former outfielder, I'm feeling proud right now. Saw the wall, didn't get afraid, held on to the ball.
Bottom half of inning number 2, and now for the Twins, Trevor Larnach.
Trevor Larnach.
Pulls that one foul.
Ball.
Freddie Ferguson doing the umpiring duties behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Freddie's a well-respected umpire, Boog. Maybe a little bit more of a pitcher's umpire. He does like the pitch down just below the knees or right about there, but most hitters are pretty good at covering that spot these days.
And he dodges that fastball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Fly ball down the line. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again. Got him swinging.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Here's Josh Bell. In the air to left center. 2 down.
Batting 8, the shortstop, Brooks.
Brooks Lee digs in now. 3 hits and a loss last night. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. That one ripped. And foul ball. Struck him out swinging. He's notched 4. Top half of the 3rd inning. In now for the Reds, Matt McClain. In there at the knees. Out towards right center field. Walner on the move to the gap. And there's 1 down. Next for Cincinnati, Dane Myers. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0.
Hee-haw!
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Low, batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. Comes up empty.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
That one lifted to left. Clemens on the move and makes the grab. And that is that. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Reds 1 and the Twins nothing. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, and now for the Twins, Cody Clemens. Fastball for a strike at 95. Clemens thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. So the call will stand. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. 0-2 now. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Now here is Luke Keeschel. Myers settles underneath it. 2 up, 2 down. Here's Byron Buxton. Fly to center his first time. Two down, nobody on.
Ball.
In the air to left center. Steer gets under it. And that's the inning. So they go back in Minnesota. In now for the Reds, Ellie De La Cruz. In the air out towards right center. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. And he's got a leadoff double in the 4th.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his 2nd extra base hit in this one. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they're now out of challenges.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Wild pitch. Catcher gets a piece. To first, quick recovery from the misplay pays off for the out. De La Cruz up to third on the wild pitch.
Kind of muffed that strikeout pitch right there. I'm not sure if he got crossed up or tied up, but either way, good composure to recover and finish the out at first. That's a play you could easily panicked on and throw into right field.
Swings through that. One away with a runner at third. Top half of inning number 4.
He needs to throw that breaking ball with just a little more conviction to get the swing and miss.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's the 0-2.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Outside. That's a ball.
Up and in. Look out. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Really good battle right there. And that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
Trevino in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. And another ball.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Oh, look at the stop. From his knees, the throw. And very nicely done for the out.
Well, that right there was all pre-pitch positioning. Put himself in the perfect spot to make a great play.
Bottom of the 4th, and now the Twins catcher, Ryan Jeffers. Fouled off. He was late.
Well, these Twins, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
And that one is lifted in the air. 1 away.
I'd really like to see him make an adjustment. Get more patient and start waiting for that right pitch. Not just the first pitch. I think that could make a big difference in this one.
Walner now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Swing and a ground ball. Over to Lowe. Nice play off the bounce for the out. Here's Royce Lewis. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a miss as he gets him to chase upstairs.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
2 down, nobody on. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. And the tying run is on base.
Up next for the Twins.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Fastball for a strike. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. Just missed.
Out. Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Tying run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today. Back at target field. Now it's the Reds DH, J.J. Bleday. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Clemens racing over to make the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. This one in the air right field, and it stays fair. So a man aboard now with one away. Matt McClain, the next to hit for the Reds.
Ball outside.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
McClain wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep both their challenges. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Sets him down on strikes. Went back to the sweeper, and it was effective. Next for Cincinnati, Dane Myers. Steer off of first with 2 away. Out towards right center field. Wallner on his way over. And that is that. Reds leave 1. They lead it 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Twins, Josh Bell. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And there's 1 away.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Lee in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. The 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Steer takes it in for the out. 2 down. And next for Minnesota, Cody Clemens. Gets him to chase after that one. Clemens, 29 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. That one hit to right. And that is that. He continues to back in Minnesota. Close game here and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. So up next, Nathaniel Lowe. This one in the air center field. Buxton moving back for this one. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. Now the number 2 hitter, Elly De La Cruz. He's produced the only run of the game with his solo shot earlier.
Yeah, the pitching's been outstanding in this one, so that home run has really been the only big sign of life from either offense.
Right through there for a strike. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Clemens settles under this one. And a couple of quick outs. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now.
No, that's out.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th.
2-0 count, you really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
That one found hard the other way. Swing and a miss. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Reds go down quietly, but they lead it 1-0. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Popped up. McClain under it. He's got it. And there's 1 away. Byron Buxton, the next Twin up to hit. Cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
That's ripped into the outfield. And that's got extra bases written all over it. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Everything came together for him. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
And here's the catcher, Ryan Jeffers. 1 for 2. Tries to get back and save. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Strike in there. Go to third. He's safe. And the tying run is now only 90 feet away.
Well, maybe he thought he should have gone for a triple instead of a double and just decided, I'm going to take third this way. Definitely using his legs to his advantage right here.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Got him swinging for the K. Huge strikeout there. Now the cleanup hitter for Minnesota, Matt Wallner. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Now a pop-up on the infield. Low. Brings it in, and that will end the inning. Make it 6. Top of inning number 7. Now the Reds cleanup hitter, MLB Marte. Out towards right center field. Wallner has a beat on it. Takes it in for the out. Here's Jose Trevino.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
That one outside. Ball 2. That smash towards center. Buxton takes it in for the out. That's out number 2. Bleday in the box again. Takes a strike. Two down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Struck him out looking. Picks up strikeout number 7. And 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. But they hold a 1-0 lead. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The third baseman, Roy Lewis.
That one hammered but pulled foul. Ripped to third. Suarez throw to first in time. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Here's Trevor Larnach. That one to first. Low takes it to the bag, and that is out number 2.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Bell, the next to hit, takes ball 1. The Reds trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone. Strike 2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Makes a nice running catch. That is ready to begin the 8th.
Now pitching
Cody Funderburk on the pitch here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
The 0-1. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. The 0-2. Backed off the plate that time. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Fair ball. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Really nice job staying inside with his hands to fight off that pitch.
Keishel to lead. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Next for Cincinnati, Dane Myers. Missed with a changeup. And that's ball one. Runner on the go. Up the middle. Handles, throws to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. Back to the top of the order. Here's Nathaniel Lowe.
Ball.
And that drops in for a strike. Swings through that one out in front that time.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And now they have runners at the corners. Big at bat coming up with Ellie De La Cruz stepping in.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
2 on, 2 outs. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Sets him down looking. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance. Reds strand a couple, but they still lead it 1-0. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Caleb Ferguson.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
1 up, 1 down. Cody Clemens, the next twin up to hit. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. This one in the air center field. And that quickly 2 away. So digging in, Luke Keishel. 0 for 3 in this one. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Myers going back on this one. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Back at target field. All set to start the 9th in this one. Eugenio Suarez now at the plate. Swinging a foul straight back. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. That's ripped. Base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Noelvi Marte, the next to hit for the Reds. And that is out of play. On the ground right side. And it goes just foul.
Ball out.
Inside, almost got him. Inside, backs him off again. And the tying run is on base.
Take your base.
Just missed his spot on the inside right there.
Trevino in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Just missed.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
That clips the zone. And the count is even 2-2. Stays alive. And it remains 2-2. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Swing and a ball popped up. And the infield fly rule called. Next is the designated hitter, J.J. Bleday.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
Base hit. And they stop him at third, so bases loaded with one away. Now a chance for Spencer Steer.
Oh, that's low. That's a ball.
Right through there for a strike. And fouled off. Fights it off. He'll see another. Struck him out looking. Now he's challenging a called strike. And it's going to stay a strike. So they'll lose their first challenge. All loaded up. Matt McClain, the next to hit for the Reds.
Ball.
And that one clips the corner.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the...
Oh, he hit him. And that brings home a run.
Up next to Cincinnati, the center fielder, Dane.
Here's the center fielder, Dane Myers. For three, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Splits the plate, strike one.
Base knock here really gives them an opportunity to take control of this ball game. You don't want...
And that will end the inning. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Emilio Pagan.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Now the number 2 hitter, Byron Buxton. 1 for 3. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least one run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Got him swinging. The high heat, too much on that one.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
Jeffers in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. The 0-1. Way out front for strike 2. The Reds trying to close out a 2-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9.
That's the ball.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Down to the last out for the Twins. Now it's the right fielder, Matt Wallner. Ripped, but it curls foul. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Great pitcher's duel in this one. You get to a certain point where each pitcher is trying to outdo the other, go a little bit deeper into the ball game, and for these pitchers, it really came down to a few key at bats. This
From Target Field in Minneapolis. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend set. It's the Cincinnati Reds taking on the Minnesota Twins. First pitch coming your way next. And towing the slab in this one, Bailey Ober. What's the scouting report on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
TJ Friedl leading things off and takes a strike. Line drive, short hop to third. Tosses across to first. And an easy out to start the game. Here's the lineup for the Reds. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Nathaniel Lowe.
Well, he's been incredible recently, Boog. Last month, his on-base percentage was over 500. It's just ridiculous, man. I don't think my on-base percentage was ever 500 in a month. This guy's so disciplined as a hitter. It leads him to finding good pitches to hit, and he's got the patience to just take a walk as well.
Elly De La Cruz now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. De La Cruz with a homer in his last game. 0-2 now.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
That one to first. Caratini takes it himself. Nice efficient start to the afternoon. That's 2 out.
The third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
2 outs, base is empty. In now for the Reds, Eugenio Suarez. And Chris, his home run numbers this season are good enough to rank him in the top 10 in the league.
Aye.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Ball.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. And that is that. The Twins coming up, no score. You're watching Minnesota Twins baseball on the show North. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And going for the Reds in this one, Brady Singer. What do you got on him, Chris?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard. The hitters to get on plane makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Digging in, Brooks Lee. Backed off the plate that time. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He was all over that one. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
James Outman, the next Twin up to hit. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So it's a good take by him.
Next one misses, and that's ball 2.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Next offering is fouled back. Lee aboard here at first with nobody out. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
The left fielder, number 9, Trevor.
Okay, let's check out the lineup. And the challenge for this lineup today, Singy, finding a way to have success against the sinker ball.
Yeah, it's a tough pitch to hit, Boog, and even harder to elevate. Got to set your sights a little bit higher when you're at the dish. They're struggling with it. I'd expect them to make some type of adjustment. It won't take long to see how well that sinker is working today.
Here's Trevor Larnach. That one fouled off. Man at first, one away. Laced to right center, base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second, and they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Now at the plate, Matt Wallner. 2 for 8 in the series so far.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Two on, one out. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
And a 1-2. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Huge strikeout there.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Vic Caratini at the plate. Fouls away the first offering. Two on, 2 outs. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. We played an inning. No score. Back in Minnesota. We move ahead to the top of the second now. So the Minnesota Twins are holding their own so far this season. They're a team that was viewed as a real contender to make some noise, so they might need to turn it on.
Well, it's early, and they haven't put themselves out of contention yet. Maybe they aren't running away with the league, but they're still in a position to battle for a spot in the postseason.
That's true. Over the course of the season, you win the games you should win, and things tend to work out. Line to left, and it stays fair. And a good start to the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Spencer Steer now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. The 1-1 is fouled off. Man at second. Fouled off. And they'll do it again. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. And a foul ball. He stays alive. No score here in the second. Battling here as he fouls it away. Foul ball. Another 2-2 upcoming.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
So now with one away and a man at second. And here's the first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe. Ripped to third. Slings it across, and he's out. Here's Jose Trevino. That one outside.
That pitch is out.
And that's ball one.
Outside, that's a ball.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Caratini should have this one. And that is that. So one left for Cincinnati. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back in target field. And now for the Twins, Ryan Jeffers.
Ryan Jeffers.
Outside, Singer in his 7th season, 29 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018. The 1-1. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Batting 7th.
And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory. Average going up, OBP. Everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
Cody Clemens, the next to hit. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Jeffers on at first. Nobody out.
Nope, that's a ball.
Inside, almost got him. The count 2-1.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Stays alive. That one the other way. One away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Royce Lewis, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. This one in the air, center field. That's out number 2. And now Austin Martin. Foul ball there. Here's your 1. Fouled off left side. Oh, and 2 now. Gets the bunt down the right side, and that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout. We'll move to the back in Minnesota, and now the designated hitter for the Reds, J.J. Bleday. That one fouled off. And that's off
that's inside.
the inside edge. And that is ball 1. Hit on the ground to the right side. Caratini steps on the bag and 1 away in the top of the 3rd.
Batting 9.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Next for Cincinnati, Matt McClain. That clips the zone, and that's strike 1.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Now a blooper back behind short. Pulls it down, and there are 2 away.
Up next for Cincinnati, the center fielder.
So up next, T.J. Friedel.
Ball 1.
Top of the 3rd, no score. Swing and a ground ball. Caratini, he takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Home half of the 3rd coming up, no score. Bottom of the inning, and here's the Twins leadoff guy, Brooks Lee. That one to first. Low takes it to the bag. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Twins, the center fielder,
James Outman now at the plate. His first at bat was a strikeout.
Ball, that's in.
Swings and misses, and the count 1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Here's the left fielder, Trevor Larnach. 1 for 1 with a single so far. In the air, right field. That is the inning. On to the 4th, still scoreless. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
De La Cruz.
And that is out of play.
Well, these Reds just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. He goes down looking.
Well, I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a 2-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled.
Oh, that got him on the mound. Safe at first, and now we'll check on the right-hander. Hope he's all right. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg, so you'll wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks, but to me it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
Marte at the plate now as he chases after that one. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first two pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after him.
Late swing fouled off. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. He's notched 4 strikeouts down. 1 hit, 1 left. On now to the bottom of the 4th. No score. Bottom 4, now the cleanup hitter for Minnesota, Matt Wallner.
Well, these Twins, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. It's off the top of the wall. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result. Now let's see if they can put up the first run of the game.
And next for Minnesota, Victor Caratini. He's 0 for 1. The Twins with a chance to score first. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Ball, that's out.
That one ripped, but foul. Swing and a miss. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Go-ahead run on base. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. Single to right in his first trip. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
On the ground, right side. Slings to first in time. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Cody Clemens, the next Twin up to hit.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-1. And that one fouled off. Fights it off. He'll see another. 2 outs with a runner at third. Got him swinging for the K. 1 left. New inning getting started. In now for the Reds, Nathaniel Lowe. Hammered. Could be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. And now a runner moves into scoring position as we look for the first run of the ball game.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Trevino takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. On the ground. Caratini takes it himself. 1 away here in the 5th.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
Bleday stands in here, takes ball 1 low. That misses off the outside edge. And there's a ball. The Reds looking to strike first. And we're at the top of the 5th. Swung on, belted. Carrying well. And it flies to the deepest part of the park. No doubt about this one. Home run. A towering shot to center. That's his 50th career homer. And the Reds jump out in front. It's 2-0. Singy, that's his 50th career homer.
50 might not sound like a huge number, but it's a nice little milestone that a lot of guys don't get to. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Bunting for a hit. Tries the bare hand, and it gets by him. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw won't get there in time, and they don't get an out on the play. Next to hit, T.J. Friedl.
Yeah.
Clips the corner. That's strike one.
Ball inside.
Runner at second here, one gone. Smoke to right, but he's got it.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
De La Cruz in the box, lays off for ball one.
That's a ball.
And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. So the call stands. So they'll lose their first challenge. That's in there. That is strike two. Got him looking for the strikeout. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Cincinnati plates a pair on this homer. It's now a... Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. And a foul ball.
Well, these Twins finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
In the air to left center. Friedl on the move to the alley. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Martin stands in now, looks at that one inside. The Twins down by a pair. Last half of inning number 5. The 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Strikeout number 8. Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Brooks Lee. Breaking ball, and that got him.
Take your base.
Up next for the Twins, the center fielder,
Runner at first with 2 away. Now the number 2 hitter, James Outman, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. In the air out to center. He's got it, and the inning is over. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Eugenio Suarez will hit next.
Ball.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Eugenio Suarez blasts one out. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they add to the lead. It's 3-0.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Now the Reds cleanup hitter, Noelvi Marte. Right through there for a strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Comes up empty. That's strike two. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Man at first, nobody out. Next for Cincinnati, Spencer Steer. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Out to short. On to first. No chance of the double play with the runner in motion. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. Yeah, that's in for a strike. 0-1. Ball one there. On the ground, right side. And he handles it himself for the out. Jose Trevino getting ready to hit. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Slapped foul. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. In the air, left field. Can't get there, base hit. Marte scores. It's 4-zip. The relay throw. And he's out easily. But one run does score in the play before the inning ends. Heart of the order. Bottom of the 6th inning. And now for the Twins, Trevor Larnach. Foul ball. The 0-1. And a big swing and a miss.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there. Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good two-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Wallner in now. Takes ball one off the plate. Taps softly to the right side. Fires to first in time. 2 down, base is empty. Now here is Victor Caratini. Hard liner. He's got it, and that ends the inning.
Leading off for the Reds,
This is J.J. Bleday. Can't forget. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, David Festa. This is his 3rd time out this year. And that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates.
Oh, now this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. Stop sign goes up at 3rd. Runners at the corners. Nobody out. Ripped to 3rd and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
And that one is in for a strike at 95. And it's 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. In there. Got him looking for the K.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Suarez in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And there's a foul ball. The Reds trying to break this one open here in the top half of inning number 7. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
A couple of strikeouts with runners on. Sometimes.
Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. First sign of movement in the Reds bullpen. Pierce Johnson up and throwing for Terry Francona. Louder also getting ready.
Nope. Outside. That's ball 2.
Two now. And downstairs.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout.
For the Reds.
New pitcher for the Reds, Pierce Johnson. He's into the game with the bases empty. Clemens in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. Comes up empty. Swings and misses. The high heat too much on that one.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Lewis in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Got him swinging. Back at Target Field, this offense has lifted them to a lead with plenty of hits so far in this one as we look at the spray chart.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. 1 up, 1 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
That catches the zone for a strike. 0-2.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Larnach takes it in for the out. 2 down. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Reds go down quietly, but they lead it. On to the bottom of the 8th. And now for the Twins, Austin Martin. Grounds 1 to short. De La Cruz tosses to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. So back to the top of the order. So up next for Minnesota, Brooks Lee. And a rope into center field, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Here's the center fielder, James Outman. 0 for 3 in this one. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. And now Tony Santillan will take over here. He's pitching on 2 days rest. Trevor Larnach, the next to hit. 1 for 3. Liner caught at second.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Waller goes after that one for strike 1. The Cincinnati bullpen has some movement. Sam Mole, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Pagan getting cranked up as well. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Number 35, Jose Trevino.
This one in the air, center field, and there's one down. So digging in, J.J. Bleday. Line drive, and there's two down. Two outs, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Matt McLean.
Aye.
And that one clips the corner. McLean wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Strike two.
I would say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these guys really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
That one ripped. Here comes the throw. Safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel
Brings it in for the third out. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And now for the Twins, Victor Caratini.
Caratini.
In the air, left field. Steer turns to the right on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out. Here's the catcher, Ryan Jeffers. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. That one pushed foul. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Inside, ball one.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Down to the last out for the Twins. Now the Reds. So they bring on the veteran, Sam Moll. He last pitched 2 days ago. The Twins down to their final out. Cody Clemens, the next Twin up to hit.
Now this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
The 1-0.
That's ball two.
Late swing, foul to the left. Two down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. They're down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game.